Welcome back. And now we are going to discuss about the second topic. The first topic what we were discussed, that hello world, how to type the hello world, and we saw that we can type the hello world in the Jupyter and the Python. Now onwards we are going to do only in the Python. So again, this is your Visual Studio outcome, and I go to the new file, then Python, and I'm going to save that my second code is called variables. Then I save, and the extension is .py, and this is my the second code. So the variable and the data type. So what we are going to do, we are going to go through this code, then we will type and run it. See that hashtag, the hashtag is can be used to, so what I can do that, this is our code. I will, you can see that there is a round mark is saying that this file is not saved. So I just put control save and that mark is gone. Then there is another way. I'm going to create a variable, the new file, that also Python, and I'm going to split. So you can see that split function. So if I split the variable, so what I did that, I click split and I create another file. So what I'm going to do that, instead of just going through all of them, it's quite easy to understand. So if you put the hash, that means the program will not read anything after. That means this is just a comment inside the program. That means whatever that you are putting in the hash tag, then that will be just a documentation. So that's why it's putting some documentation like equal to. Then it is saying that again hashtag, because I don't want to use that one. Then it's called variables and data type. So these all are not even going to read. Then I would say again hashtag, that's the one we are going to discuss. There are 3 to 4 different types of variables we are using. The integer. Integer is a whole number, 1, 2, 3, or 20, 25. If there is a decimal, that is called float. Whole number is called integer. Whole number is called integer, and the float is decimal. Decimal is called float. And the name is called string. Keep in mind, either double inverted comma or the single inverted comma with the need to be put that to close the text in you are using the string. And for the boolean, you use either true or false. For an example, I will say my age is 35. Then what happened, I want to, that's like what's happening here. On the right hand side, I type that age is equal to 35. Either you can use the comma or you can leave it as it is. So now onwards, whenever you call age, it is saying that age is 35. Then I would say print age. So that is called variable. So instead of typing print 35, I can say print age. So I can use that variable age anywhere. So then all the time whenever I'm using the age, it will call the 35. Then if I want to change 35 to 36 or 40, I only have to change one place, then entire code will change and the same. Otherwise we have to go and change throughout the place. And this is called the integer, and that is all number is called integer. And if you print this, you can see the outcome. We have to save my variable demo. This also need to be saved. So age is 35. You can see the kernel. The outcome is 35 on the bottom. And the next one is, I would say pi. You know, the pi is the one of the variable we are using for the mathematics, and the pi is, you can see this is float, and the pi is the float. And if I copy, pi is float, and if I copy the and print pi, then you can run and see that I type 35 and the 3.14. And how I can type the next one is name. Name is a string. So when we are putting the string, I use the inverted comma just for your better understanding. I put the Alice, and the string should be in the test and enclosed in quote, and I can print name. So if you want to change the name, you just have to change here, then entire code will change. So then I'm going to run. So 35 3.14 Alice, then the last one is boolean. Then I would say is student name is, or something like true, or I would say false, because I can use the false or true for here. Then I run, then I can see that 35 3.14 student name is false, and I can print that. I haven't print. And again, the function is called CLS, or is used to clear the function. Then print the terminal, print is student. Then you see Python already recommend you what to do. It is student. That's it. Then if you run it, you can see is a 35 3.14 Alice and false. So instead of typing all these things, I can type all those things in one go. Age, by, name, is student. So I can type all of them in one go. Then you can see the output. The whatever I was getting, I just type everything in the same way. Then again, you see if I type the age, by, name, is student. So keep in, I will summarize this one. So I have to run this one also. If you run this one also, you will get the same outcome. You see 25 3.14 Alice and true, and our case is false. Keep in mind, summarize, there is a variables in Python which we use the integers, that's a whole number, float, that is a decimal, and the string, that is like a name or something, name or anything which character, and you can use that one for double inverted comma. Then we can use the boolean, whether we can say this is true or false.